Hello there, and welcome to Your Life, Idaho. I'm your host, Brad Rowan. We're continuing on the topic of childhood medical neglect, and to get a nice perspective on this is the Canyon County Sheriff, Sheriff Donahue. Thanks for joining us. Tell us a little bit more about what you're running into with this childhood medical neglect law.
Well, out in Canyon County, we're kind of the epicenter in the state for these types of cases to materialize under this the current law, and that came into effect in the 1970s, where it kind of created a loophole, if you will, for very, very specific religious beliefs. From a law enforcement standpoint, we enforce the law for all citizens, especially children and those who are the most vulnerable, if you will, in our society. And what this does, it kind of prevents us from doing our job when we come into an unattended death situation.
Now, when you're talking about deaths of children here, what is the factors that lead into this whole thing? Like, how does this whole loophole fit in?
Well, as I say, I'm mandated as a law enforcement officer to investigate unattended death.
Right.
And when we get there, things could be changed in the scene. The people are not going to be cooperative with us, and so rather than try to find out what the cause of that is, whatever that cause is, we're kind of interfered with because of this exception to the law.
Right. And then how does that conflict as far as reliefs and then conduct?
Well, the thing is, we're not concerned about people's religious beliefs. They should have them. They're entitled to them in our great country, in our great state. What we're concerned with is about the conduct, and that they should be held accountable to the conduct just the same as you or I or anyone else under the law. And in this, there's an exception for it.
Yeah, and the kids, they're at the mercy of their parents there on that. If someone wants to help out with this, what do they need to do?
Simply go to the website that's on the screen, and then also get with your legislators. The legislators have the power to rescind this law and to change it for the betterment of Idaho, specifically for those children who really are the most vulnerable.
Thanks for joining us, Sheriff, and thank you for doing your part right here from Your Life, Idaho.